Hi guys, Dino here. Sorry I've been away for so long. A lot has happened, including that we moved house. And I've started to get into woodworking, really enjoyed it, but that's another story. What I want to talk to you about today is the size of the sun and how you don't see the sun changing size in terms of growing or shrinking when you're here on Earth. But if you were up in an aeroplane, it would be a lot more noticeable. And so I'll put together an animation to show you this, to illustrate this to you by using two spheres that I've put in a blender, which is my animating tool, and they move the same distance. They're the same size, except one's at camera level and the other one's like simulates if it's up in the air. And then I show you how you actually see the sun increase and decrease in size a lot clearer when it's at camera level than if it's high above you. And so we see the same thing on our flat earth. So yeah, let's take a look. We in Blender, you can see I've already started the animation. This is looking through the camera. If I unlock the camera from the animation and just move sideways, you can actually see, maybe zoom out a bit, you can actually see what's happening. They're the two balls going away and towards the camera. Now these balls are exactly the same size, just different heights. So let's go back and look through the camera. Okay, so we're looking through the camera at the first ball, and here you can see the most difference in size. Size radically changes. So if the sun were at ground level, you would see this kind of difference in size, big to small. So what I want to do next is now look up. So let's look up, and now watch the difference as we look up. See, that hardly changes size. It's coming back. Oh, there it goes away. See, it hardly changes size. It doesn't look like it's changing size much compared to the sphere on the at camera level. I'm actually following it with the camera. I'm tilting the camera as it moves backwards and forwards. You see, you don't really notice it, but then if you look down at this one, it's traveling in the same direction, just at a lower altitude. You see massive difference. Anyway, just want to say thank you to the guy that actually recorded this YouTube video. This is a time-lapsed video of the sun taken in flight. So you can see the tip of the aeroplane wing, and you can see the sun top left corner. And I want you to notice how big it is. And as the aeroplane flies, it gets smaller and smaller. So similar to my animation that I just showed you. You can see quite a big difference in the size. Okay, so you might say to me, well, where does the sun go? Okay, like I said, number one, because of perspective, it gets very, very small. The other thing is that because of atmospheric conditions, and you say, oh, that is the biggest load of crap out. Oh, really? But you have no problem believing that if you go to the ocean, you can actually go deep enough where sunlight doesn't reach because the ocean is dense, right? But when it comes to the atmosphere, you somehow think it should just magically shine all the way through, when atmosphere is a lot like the ocean. It's less dense than the ocean, but that just means that you have to go further before you cannot see it again. That's also why you get like refraction on lakes and stuff. So if you're looking over and you might see distant buildings, you don't see the bottom of them. It's not because of the curve of the earth. That's because of refraction. So yeah, I hope that answers some questions. Okay, guys, like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. I will only publish a video if I really have news. I'm not one of those guys that just publishes every week just for the sake of publishing. If it's really interesting, either politically or got to do with flat earth, I will publish it. Thanks. Bye.